Hey guys, and welcome to Car Guy 1999 Reviews. Today we have the 2022 Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy. This vehicle is provided by INFINITI of Nashua, of course, I work for them. But check this thing out. Wow. Tons of back seat room, very, very comfortable. Quilted stitching all throughout. Harman Kardon sound system. Provides a ton. I know. Oh, the chime inside doesn't. Oh, it's like a half step apart. So when they both sound at the same time, it sounds horrendous. But quilted stitching, cooled seats, heated steering wheel, dual sunroof, suede headliner, so you can draw smiley faces in the headliner. Obviously based on the same platform as the Kia Telluride. However, these vehicles feel kind of different. Check this out. Ready? I'll do 2 for 1. And then just do that so you can have full storage or cup holders. Very, very cool. Storage cubby that is backwards, but fits in there like so. Couple different drive modes. You have Smart, Sport, Comfort, Eco, and Snow, as well as all-wheel drive lock. And as you move the needle, or the dial I shall say, it changes your gauge cluster and the dynamics therein. Push button shifter did feel a little weird at first. I've gotten used to it very quickly. Eight-speed torque converter automatic, 3.8 liter V6, plenty of power from this powertrain. It is the only powertrain available in the Palisade, as well as the Telluride. Again, platform mates. I've spent a lot of time in Tellurides. I've spent not as much, but a good amount of time in Palisades, especially SELs. First time in a Calligraphy. So they're similar yet different. That's what I was saying before. However, if you close your eyes while driving them, dynamically and platform-wise, they feel very, very much the same. It's just a lot of the trim differences that, oh my god, itch, there we go, that feel different. For example, the interior feels different. The Palisade, I almost feel like, is a little bit more luxurious. I will say this 8-speed's a great transmission. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a ZF 8-speed. However, I don't know off the top of my head if it is or not. However, almost every car uses a ZF transmission at this point. I'm gonna miss the days where these SUVs have big torquey V6s. However, I have sampled some of the newer turbo engines that are in, like the new Highlander. I've sampled the turbo 4, and they're still good motors. In fact, low down performance is probably a bit better. Whereas these V6s, you kind of really have to wind them out to get peak power. I should say the power band is very linear with these engines, and that's true for almost every single one. Whereas these turbo 4s that are being put in here, especially with hybridization, it's kind of, the torque just plateaus at a very low point and carries it all the way through that power band. So you're going to get a very similar pull at 2,500 RPM than you are at 6,000. So that makes around town driving, you don't really have to dig for power, it's all readily available. And the hybridization definitely acts as a torque fill until that turbo gets onto boost and provides peak torque. So as much as I love these engines, I can see where the industry is going. I just don't know what a full electric SUV is going to be like. I've tried a Rivian truck. It was fun, but it didn't have character. This car, this 3.8, it's a great motor. I absolutely loved it in the Telluride. And I'm not saying by any means this is a driver's car or that it was designed to be fun to drive, but this 3.8's a great powertrain, made it to a great 8-speed that really, throughout the whole time I've been driving this car, has done exactly what I want it to. It's very quick to downshift while passing on the highway. I always judge a car being a good powertrain, I should say, when I drive it home and I'm not thinking about, oh wow, I wish it downshifted there, oh I did that. If I just drive it home and I'm not asking for any changes, it's good. You know, and I sit there and I don't mess with manual mode when I first take a car home. I just drive it as I would drive any other car. And if the car does what I want it to do, then everything works. If I'm asking for a certain amount of power and it gives it to me almost instantaneously, that's a good transmission. If I have to wait a little bit for the transmission to actually downshift and give me that power, then I start to say, okay, transmission needs tuning. Or if I'm rolling into power at a lower RPM and I want more power, I'm like, okay, this needs more low down torque. With this car, the entire time I was driving it, I didn't sit there and say, oh, I wish you did this better. I wish I want more power here. Everything just worked as it should. I'm not saying, oh, you could have downshifted another gear. Oh, you could have did this, could have done that. Because everything that this car does, I am 100% happy with. Made it to the luxury aspects of this car at this price point. I think the Palisade is easily summed up by saying it is everything you absolutely need and nothing that you're begging to add. And that's why I think these things in the Telluride have been so popular. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. See y'all in the next one.